I've made this set of landscape paintings, and the title of the show and of this painting is Arcadia, which is suggestive of a sort of ancient landscape, a kind of panacea, an Eden maybe. The image began with some early 19th century paintings, painted by some fairly obscure German, Austrian artists. I took those images and changed them, altered them, printed them in ways on paper where the ink was resisted by a surface I gave the paper, so that the image disintegrated into spots and spats in places, and then reconstitute those images. And the process, although it's important, the purpose of it is to change the nature of the image. I think those original paintings, painted maybe 200 years ago, were attempts in the main to illustrate an idea of the sublime, of the grandeur of nature. But the key word there is illustrate, really. I think the 20th century in particular abstraction in the 20th century taught us that it's more important in a way to embody an idea rather than illustrate it. And so therefore, with this set of paintings, the changes that I've made and the instincts I have in making them are driven in a way by an attempt to more to embody the idea of the sublime. It's based on a painting originally by an American painter, actually, not a German or Austrian painter, a guy called Albert Bierstadt. And it's a bit of an obscure painting by him in this waterfall. And again, it's gone through that process I was talking about earlier. The colour, very much my colour, but influenced by the colour of the original painting. And you can see certain disturbances in the surface here, and the depths and the spikes, but you can still see what's happening. You've got the sense of space and light of the great vista of this mountain, and then here this waterfall coming down into a pool in amongst trees and rocks. The second in the series, again based on the same painting, but it's quite a different painting that I've made. And this time the image is disintegrated a little bit more. The colour is a bit lighter. You've still got all the sense of light and colour and space up here. The blue has changed into this more greeny cerulean blue. And the details of the landscape and the pool and the waterfall are becoming a little bit more abstracted. This has moved on again, so you can still see the abstraction, the gestural marks running through here, which come back to that process I was talking about earlier. You still see this little kind of tree, the twigs of that tree, and the details of the tree here, which is slightly disintegrated. All this is still here. The colour has changed, this red at the bottom, become much stronger. So from one original painting by Albert Bierstadt, I've made 3 paintings by Paul Winstanley. And each one's got its own character. So this painting is called Veil, and it's Veil number 30. This was a series of paintings I started 25 years ago, and I've been making off and on since then. So I wanted to do some veil paintings in which what you saw through this semi-transparent nectar are these mountain images. And in order to do that, I had to make a mountain image. This painting here, the little painting here, is the attempt to create an image that would be the right size and shape, that could be a view that would work through the large painting. So there's this kind of relationship between the 2 paintings. But of course, the next level distorts our image further. This time the image isn't being distorted by a process of printing, and it's simply the neck curtain itself which obscures and reveals You still get a sense of it, I think. I think you can tell what's going on there. But it's far more about the implication, it's more implied than actual.